DJ Vlad became the FBI's favorite podcast, there was a time when the streets really tested Vlad's journalistic integrity. And by tested, I mean stomped him out. This is a story of how Rick Ross allegedly had DJ Vlad beat up after the Ozone Awards, and why it all started over a rumor that Rose was a corrections officer. Welcome to the wild, lawless days of hip-hop, when being called a snitch or a cop wasn't just bad PR, it was a career death sentence.
I'm from the twin, same hood, same friends, that's if you're looking for me. But if them laws looking for me, that's a different story. Ay.
Yo, what's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead, hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section to let me know how you feel about this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. We on our way to 5,000 subs, so if you want to help your boy get there, just tap that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell. But to understand this situation, you got to understand the era. This was mid to late 2000s hip hop, a time when being labeled a snitch or a cop was basically the kiss of death.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage.
Allegations of working with law enforcement could kill your entire career, your credibility, and possibly your safety. We're talking about an era where rappers were dropping entire mixtapes just to prove that they were real. So when word got out that Rick Ross, aka Mr. Push It to the Limit, might be a corrections officer, this wasn't just shade. This was career-ending ammo.
Hey everybody, it's your boy DJ Vlad the Butcher. You know, and I want to do a big shout out to Justo, because when I first moved to New York, no one was messing with me. Justo picked me up on Harlem, 125th Street. You know, I was messing with this one chick up there. You know what I mean? Some real grimy type shit. My man Bishop Lamont up in here, baby. West Coasting it all the motherfucking way. Shout out to my motherfucking man Justo, baby. Vlad the Butcher, Bishop Lamont. Yo, next up.
I mean, I've been in the mixtape game, I would say altogether, probably about 4 years or so. You know, to just keep it 100% real. You know, I mean, I was grinding out on the West Coast for a minute. You know, I'm from Oakland. I always rep Oakland no matter what I do, no matter where I go. But, you know, about 3 years ago, I decided to move to the East Coast to kind of step my game up. And, you know, that was a great move because everything started popping from then on in. You know, Oakland is cool. Shout out to Oakland. Shout out to my man Be Legit, Too Short and all them. But, you know, East Coast just has a lot of resources. You know, it's like you got MTV, BT, Source, Vibe, Double XL. All the producers are out here, a million rappers are out here, all the labels are out here. So if you're really trying to get your hustle on and really trying to take it to that next level, you're not just trying to be that hot dude in your city, which I never really wanted to be. You know, you got to step it up to a place like New York or LA or these days Atlanta also, you know?
DJ Vlad, always the investigative type, got hold of some court documents and some pictures that suggested Rick Ross was working as a CEO in Florida before the rap fame.
Relax! CEO!
Now, Vlad wasn't the first to hear about it, but he was the first to press Ross directly about it. Ross at the time denied everything. He called the rumors lies, called the photos fake, and doubled down on the street credibility.
Trick Daddy recently accused you of working as a prison guard at one point, Rick. Is there any truth to that?
No, that's not true. But that's disappointing to hear that he said that. He said that?
That's what the question said, yeah.
That's crazy. It's not true, man, but, you know, dog a sucker, and he mad that, you know, I done came out of nowhere and just, you know, took over the streets like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm a sea dog when I see dog, but dog don't want no problems, man. Yeah, man, that's niggas a mob, man.
So there's no, as it is right now, there's no beef between you two?
No, he just a sucker on with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a nigga saying some shit like that, you know? Nigga ain't with that green shit, man. Get money, nigga. Nigga, bring it. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? If you a G, nigga, come see me.
But Vlad smelled blood. He started running with the story heavy on his site and interviews. And Ross, he didn't like that. Matter of fact, Rick Ross was so heated, he told Vlad to his face, "Stop talking about that CO stuff, or else." Spoiler alert, Vlad didn't stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sitting down having a boss-to-boss conversation. My man Rick Ross. Good to see you, brother.
Believe that, homie.
Thank you for taking the time out to chop it up with your brother.
Likewise.
Just 3 years. You've been really on the front page of the hip hop scene. Is this where you thought you would be in the amount of success that you would have 3 years in?
Well, I can't say that, you know, I predicted, you know what I mean, I'd be this large, but, you know, at the same time, I was always a big dreamer.
Right.
I was always thinking big, so I knew this was the possibilities, and this is what I was grinding for, so, you know, it all paid off.
Now, there's a saying that's been coined many a time,
Right.
more money, more problems.
Right.
In summer of 2008, some pictures turned up of you online,
Right.
or a person that looks like you online, who's working as a correctional officer. Is that or is that not Rick Ross in those pictures?
That was me in the photos.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Is there an explanation?
Most definitely, and the reason, you know, when rumors surfaced, I felt like me going to a radio station giving a yes or no answer wouldn't be a clear depiction of the situation. Because, you know, since I was a young kid, man, you know, I ran with a team. I was politely asked to take a position. And most definitely it was a position that I didn't want to take because I was living a whole nother lifestyle. But it was something that the team asked me to do. They gave me a little time period for me to make a few moves. I can't go into why I did it. I can't go into what was happening. I didn't understand it at first neither. But after a few months I did, you know, and you know, the day I was through, you know, with my duty, I walked out.
Rumor has it,
right,
that the pictures were released by Trick Daddy, former label mate. Is there any truth to that? Do you have any idea where they came from? Does it matter where they came from?
No, most definitely it didn't matter. You know what I mean? A fact is a fact, so it was irrelevant at that time. But when the Trick Daddy speculations came up, I most definitely, you know, I was on tour, so I gave him a call, just gangster to gangster. You know what I mean? I want to check your temperature. Right. You know what I mean? And I know Trick Daddy, if he did do it, he wouldn't tell me he would. You know what I mean? He know what would come of that. You know what I mean? So most definitely he denied it, and I respected it. Cool. I'll get at you, Whoa.
So what's the current status of y'all relationship at this point?
I'm always focused on getting money. You know what I mean? I most definitely put on the table whatever his situation was as far as business. Maybach Music would love to sign him. You know, as far as personal, ain't no personal.
Lots of people see this as a threat to your credibility as an artist. Do you?
Of course not. I think people just need to open their mind up into what really is a hustle and what surviving is about. And now that I look back on it, I really thank the OG for asking me to do that, because I look at it like he saved my life. All my other homies, you know, that I ball with, you know, got a dime, 15, or an elbow or better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for having that third eye. I'm grateful for having that hindsight. So now that's the maturity that I put in my music. Now don't get it twisted. I've been cutthroat. That's what I come from. Right. That's what I always seen. And I ain't got no problems with that arising. But at the same time, I want to be better. That's what I try to present more to the people than a darker side of me. Because it's most definitely 2 and 3 sides to every G.
Fast forward to the 2008 Ozone Awards in Houston. A southern hip-hop celebration that low-key felt like the Source Awards with more humidity.
Hey, it's your girl Crystal Solomon. I'm live here at the 3rd Annual Ozone Awards right here in Houston, Texas. We're gonna show you how we do it in H-Town, baby.
Everyone was there. Ross, Plies, Boosie, Trick Daddy, and in the middle of all that rap royalty, DJ Vlad. Now, according to Vlad, he approached Ross backstage to squash the tension. But instead of peace, he got a 3-piece combo with no biscuit. Vlad said Ross goons jumped him, punching, stomping, and breaking his eye socket. He ended up in the hospital, looking like he lost a fight with a refrigerator. And to make things worse, Vlad claimed that Ross was standing there, smiling like a proud soccer dad. After the beatdown, Vlad didn't let it slide. He lawyered up and filed a $4 million lawsuit against Rick Ross for orchestrating the attack.
You get a lot of hate now.
The case dragged on for years, but eventually, Vlad won a settlement for the low 6 figures. Meanwhile, Rick Ross' career didn't just survive, it skyrocketed.
It's the boss, Ricky Ross, and I'm sitting here with DJ Vlad. He trying to set me up. He want me to be a defendant, but it won't work.
I got a question
I love V103. Shout out to Reggie Ross. You understand?
300,000? I'm talking about this fight didn't even last a round.
No. And I ain't even fight. I ain't fight. I'm a victim, you know, like your mom always said. All you gotta do is push the button. But it's a beautiful thing that, you know, it's New York. They trying to slay you, homie. They was trying to hit the boy for 4 of them big ones. It ain't work though. That defense. I had to fight the power. Man, how you doing?
Now, DJ Vlad. With that situation, what happened with DJ Vlad? We heard he's suing you for what, $5 million or $10 million, and there was an altercation. Now, whatever happened with that, is that resolved? Is that squashed? Or?
Yeah, that's under control. You know, it was an unfortunate situation. He was somewhere and he got his head bust. And yeah, they said it was like wide or something. I couldn't believe it. They showed me pictures. I was like, oh my God.
Oh man.
Wow. You know what I mean? Why would someone do this? You feel me? You know what I mean? Somebody page Chris Lighty and let him know. You know how this dude in the streets, man, I just crushed this man's. But yeah, the other dude they said, that, like, I saw a picture, I'm like, what is this? And they like, this is the guy. I'm like, wow.
Like something like Faces of Death or something?
Yeah, like he should have sued for $20 million. Wow. That was a $20 million head bust. But yeah, it was unfortunate. It was real unfortunate, man. And my condolences go out to him and his family, you know, and we hope he get well. And as far as his lawsuit.
Well, condolences is when you die.
Oh.
He's not dead.
Oh, okay.
I hope he gets better fast.
My bad, my nigga.
Nah, but you know, when you see the picture, you would have thought he would have sued for 20. I would have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like.
The CO rumors didn't kill him. In fact, he embraced the boss persona even harder. By 2010, Ross was dropping classics like Teflon Don, while Vlad was building his media empire off of interviews with every rapper alive. The irony? Both of them leveled up from the same beef. So what did we learn? 1, the streets don't care if you're right. They care if you're respectful. 2, in hip-hop, rumors can start a fight, but they can also start an empire. And 3, if you're going to accuse the biggest boss of being a CO, maybe don't meet him in Houston without security. DJ Vlad and Rick Ross came out on top, but that night at the Ozone Awards, that was hip-hop in its rawest forms. Messy, dangerous, and unforgettable. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Be sure to check me out on the next one. Don't forget to like the video on your way out, comment down in the comment section, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games. Oh yeah, and don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest 10 verse and they blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beeps like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis keep ready feet. Hell yeah, make them toast. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuss, you'll need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't